So I went to Europe last month and it totally changed my perspective.
I can't let you go, baby. I just wanna tell you that. No, 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 no. Yeah. All of my friends say, girl, you better take care. 'Cause that man is trouble, you best beware. And though deep down, I know I might be headed for teardrops. Now that you got me started, I just can't stop. No, no. 'Cause I love you, baby. I can't let you go, baby. I gotta tell you that I've been looking for love so true.
I've been in a rut for a few years now, and being able to experience different cultures in a totally different environment and just getting outside of my daily routines, the day-to-day, just really helped and made me just reflect and think about a lot of things. I felt more at ease in these 4 countries I was in Europe, and I just started reflecting, seeing how other people were living. They weren't hustling and there was like a slower pace of life, but I just started reflecting on a lot of things in my own life. Like, do I like the current lifestyle I'm living? Do I need a change? Do I need a big change, a small change, if any change at all? What do I need in my life right now? What do I want out of life as a whole? Do I have any goals I need to set? Like, there are just so many things you start reflecting on, and I think in your day-to-day, I don't really have check-ins with myself, which is probably a bad thing. It's good to have like businesses have like quarterly check-ins, see how they're doing, see how they're operating. I need to be doing that with myself. We can change our mind. We grow, we evolve, things change over time. I might have had a viewpoint or things I wanted 3, 4, 5 years ago that have shifted since then. As you know, I feel like I'm just slowly getting into a better relationship with myself, just trying to figure out who I am, trying to be my most authentic self, and this journey of self-discovery is answering a lot of questions that I didn't have answers to, or I was just kind of following the status quo. The trip reinvigorated me, and I don't know if it's just because I went on a 2-week break and I was able to relax and experience all these different things, or if it's because I was out of my normal environment. I don't know, but I have struggled with feeling inspiration creatively, feeling super motivated in this rut I've been experiencing, and just being in a different spot, having that 2-week vacation. I feel like I'm getting stuff done again. And I know it's not necessarily all uphill from here, but at least I feel like I'm in motion now. And I didn't feel like I had that momentum before, and I do now, which sounds really cheesy, but when you've been in a rut for a while and you feel like you're doing all the things and you're working on yourself and you can't get out of it, I feel like it's so nice to feel the motion again. List of things I've been procrastinating on. I call it the procrastination to-do list, and I'm finally getting stuff done on that list, which is a huge plus for me, especially when some of these things are very small things and are like weekly, daily things, while as other things I've put off for a while, like making and going to doctor's appointments. Finally did that. Yay, that's exciting, because that, especially when you don't like making phone calls and you get a little nervous around that is never a fun thing, but we finally got that checked off of the list. And like little things like doing laundry, cleaning, and I finally got this like sticker removable tile up, and I think it was last week I finally finished it, and it's finally up, and it adds a little bit of color to the space, which we love. It's little things like that, things that either like bring you a ton of joy or just things you have to get done, like going to the doctor. It feels so much better when you actually get it done and you have the momentum to do all the things you've been putting off for forever. So if you've been struggling to get things done, you have a big procrastination to-do list like I did, I hope this gives you a little spark, a little motivation to just get one thing done, and if it doesn't, it'll come in time. Just keep working on yourself. I've been procrastinating on is this content, videos, all of that jazz. I'm afraid of failing. I'm afraid of looking cringe on the internet, which is really silly and dumb. I need to get over that fear. I have lost in previous videos the idea of having fun while making content, which is, again, so silly because that's kind of like the whole point of doing this. Now that I'm like reinvigorated, I have the spark back, I have momentum again, I feel like I can hone in on what I really want to talk about, which I'm excited to do. And again, scary. We're getting into new territory, new niches, new content. But at the end of the day, I know this is what I'm passionate about. I can't make things that I'm not passionate about anymore. And yeah, we gotta go for what brings you joy, you know? So I'm getting my life together. We're getting all of this content in order. This is going to happen and it's going to work. I'm determined, it's gonna happen. Like, no doubt about it, this is going to happen. And I have to put that out into the universe. This is going to work. How did I get out of a funk? How did I get unstuck? How did I finally get in motion? And I wish I had like the perfect answer to that, but really a lot of it has just been working on myself, as cheesy as that sounds. Like being in therapy, working on myself, processing all of these big life changes that I've been going through. It has helped me get to where I'm at now and finally be in motion versus like blocking everything out or distracting myself from all the big life changes. Like, I finally processed it all, was working on myself. And right now, I'm just trying to work on what brings me joy. And what brings me joy is colorful things. So you're gonna see a lot more colorful home decor, colorful content in general. Just like being on that journey is bringing me back to my younger self and the things that she wanted to do. Ultimately, we're all trying to get back to that point, right? Of ripping off the layers that society and people in our lives put on us and trying to get back to our authentic selves. And I know that sounds like super cheesy, but that's what I'm trying to do right now. So more of that joyful, colorful content will be coming as well. The culmination of all this hard work, the work on myself, therapy, just like really processing everything over the past few years has kind of brought me to this point. Obviously, everyone says time heals all, but I don't think I would be where I'm at without putting in all of the work and the effort. So yes, I think Europe was kind of like the tipping point. Was actually going there the reason why everything changed? No, but I think just being able to get outside of the day-to-day, getting out of my environment, experiencing different cultures, and all of that just made me reflect more and more and kind of gave me that spark back to give me the momentum to keep going. And I know that might sound super cheesy to some people, but I think that is just my truth and that is my reality right now. So stay tuned for the journey, check out these 2 videos, and go find some joy today. Bye guys.